What is up, Lock Talk family? It's your boy Jason, and I'm back for another YouTube video breakdown, a full NBA slate breakdown, man. But guys, if you've been enjoying the content and liking the winners I've been dropping here on a consistent basis, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and like this video so this video can keep on getting pushed out to more people. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'm almost there with you guys. So let's go on, keep on running it up and smoking the books together. And we have a massive slate. 3 games today, so this video will be probably a little bit shorter. However, doesn't mean we're gonna have the good details in this video. So let's go break down these games. But as I always do, if you do want to join me in Premium so you can win like all my other guys that have been absolutely crushing it, just go on the link down below in the pinned comment, sign up on Novig, use code LOCK for 50% off your first deposit, get the best lines in the industry. I had a free play yesterday that ended up losing the Bulls. They started whooping the Golden State Warriors, but then ended up losing outright. However, if you just used Novig, you would have saved at least 10 to 20 cents on your bet for every dollar you did, because they have way better lines than traditional FanDuel and DraftKings. So if you want to save some money or even make more money making the same bets, get on Novig, use code LOCK, and get 50% off. And then when you do, shoot me a DM on my Instagram. I'll get you in for a week free in Premium. All right, guys, let's talk about these 3 games today. The first game on the board is at 7 p.m. Eastern time, the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Philadelphia 76ers. And Cleveland, man, 10-point favorites. They're definitely well expected. I see 10.5 on some other books. This line did open up at 9.5. And yeah, look, man, the 76ers, I said it in my last video, are one of the worst covering teams in the NBA. I mean, it's not even close. They are one of the worst teams, along with the Wizards and the Phoenix Suns. So do you want to bet this team just off that? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really know. I would say overall 76ers are the worst covering team, not just the boundary, but the worst covering team. 13-27, 9-13 at home, 9-13 away, and 4-14 at home. So way worse at home. But it's so muddled, man, because they've had some games where they've had Embiid, they didn't. That's Paul George, they didn't. So you kind of have to look at it when they have Paul George and their other guys. I mean, right now, they're almost as healthy as they've been in a long time. They have Tyrese Maxey playing and Paul George both playing today. And I'll also say Kelly Oubre as well. So the team is not the lowest stats it's been, but definitely a little bit better than usual. I mean, Embiid is still out. They will have Yabusele playing at the center position. But on the Cleveland side, they're now also without injury as well. They don't have any Evan Mobley. Okoro's still out. And LeVert is a game-time decision, so he may not play either. Cleveland's last game, I believe, everyone thought they were going to smoke the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets ended up winning outright. We took Houston Rockets in that last YouTube video that we did for that. Cleveland obviously coming off a loss, 36-7 on the season. One of the best covering teams, especially, this is the most surprising, away from their home court, 14-6 on the road. Obviously, they've been getting big spreads. This is a huge spread. -10 is implying they need a blowout, but I mean, everyone's been covering against the 76ers, and on paper, the matchup definitely favors the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're offensively one of the best teams, most efficient in the league. The thing is, their defense has definitely been taking a step down. They are no longer in the top 10. And the one thing that's concerning is their weakest point is the 3-point line and the mid-range, an area the 76ers actually attack the most. Are they the most effective? Absolutely not. But if Paul George, Maxey, and Oubre, and even I guess Yabusele and Gordon can get something together, maybe they could keep this game somewhat close. Cleveland missing Mobley and a few of their other guys could pose some problems, but I mean, they have so many weapons, man. Mitchell, Garland, Strus. I mean, these guys, even Jared Allen. I mean, these guys all absolutely crush it. Look, man, the trend on paper will say to bet on Cleveland. All the money is on Cleveland. Am I here gonna tell you, say go bet the Philadelphia 76ers? I don't know, man. I can't really do that yet. Until you prove me otherwise, I'll still lay big numbers with Cleveland against teams that are not good. But look, in sports betting, sometimes you have to take the dog. I would say don't bet this game. Bet props. Don't have to bet the spread. But if I was to bet this game, maybe I would take 76ers first half spread plus 6.5. Maybe that's one way you can play it, and maybe Cleveland ends up dogging them in the second half. But so yeah, I'm gonna roll with The 76ers first half plus 6.5. Not my favorite game on the board though. 76ers have not been able to cover any spreads. I can definitely see them getting outrun by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have an insane offense. All right, guys. Game 2 is another toilet bowl type game, but Portland Trailblazers against the Charlotte Hornets. I actually think this could be a good game for props, but there's a lot of question marks on the injury report. LaMelo Ball, game 10 decision, and Miles Bridges, a game 10 decision on the Charlotte side. But on the Portland side, DeAndre Ayton is not playing. Charlotte are 5-point favorites. Both teams have not been good at covering the spread either, man. So, I mean, we talk about teams that have been bad at the spread. Hornets, 20-17 overall, 9-10 at home. That's been okay. I mean, the Portland Trailblazers, however, we take a look. They've actually been, let's see, Portland Trailblazers. I'm trying to go look. Where are they at? Portland Trailblazers, 23-20 on the season. 10-11 at home, 13-9 on the road, so a pretty good road covering team. So look, this is what I'm gonna say. If LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges don't play at -5, that's way too many points in my opinion. Portland just came off a win at beating the dog crap out of the Magic, and this possibly could continue. Portland's a very young team. They can definitely come back and win another game back-to-back. Obviously, back-to-back with some travel is not a positive for the spread, but if Portland has Ayton and they have some of the guys playing like Grant, Simons, Kamara, Denny Avdija, I mean, they could be very competitive in this game, man. I mean, Charlotte, they actually got blown up by the Memphis Grizzlies, who we're going to talk about in the next part of this video. But with the injury report, I mean, it looks like Seth Curry and Martin will play. I don't know. I would take the shot with Portland as dogs at +5. Everyone's probably going to expect Charlotte to beat them. Portland gets a lot of points. That's the reason why they've been able to cover so many games. But yeah, man, give me the Portland Trailblazers. I think they've actually been in okay form. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to beat teams consistently, but covering spread like 5, I think if LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges come out, this could become a pick'em type game, so be careful, guys. All right, guys, in the last game on the board, New Orleans Pelicans against the Memphis Grizzlies. And again, guys, if you've been liking these videos, man, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. Who do you guys take on the smaller slate? I'm definitely going to be attacking college basketball as well. I love college basketball. It's one of our best sports. So we're not only going to do NBA today, we're also going to do college basketball in premium. So hopefully I see you guys there. But let's talk about this last game. Pelicans against the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 p.m. Eastern time start, man. So all these games will be done by the time you guys go out and party, have a drink, get some dinner. So enjoy the games and then go have some fun afterwards. But this game, we're going to see who's going to be playing because Zion Williams is not playing today. The Pelicans are 11.5-point dogs on the road. A huge spread, bro. A huge spread. Massive spread. Pelicans have been one of the worst road covering teams in the NBA. And they've been getting a lot of points because of all the injuries they have been having. On the Memphis side, Memphis actually been a pretty decent home covering team, 14-7 at home, but also 14-7 on the road. So overall, been a great covering team in the NBA thus far. It looks like a lot of the guys will be playing. Santi Aldama is a game-time decision. He takes a lot of minutes away from Jaren Jackson, so maybe Jaren Jackson plays a little bit more minutes if he is not playing. But in this game, man, look, it's very tough. Without Zion, I think the Pelicans don't really have an edge. They don't have that spark that they need to stay competitive in these games. They need his pace, they need his rebounding ability, they need his pass-making ability, they need the offensive threat that he provides. So in this spot, even though the Memphis Grizzlies are laying a lot of points, there's no way I would want to lay or even get the points with the Pelicans. I think without Zion, there's a no-go on the New Orleans Pelicans. Give me the Memphis Grizzlies minus 11.5. I know it's a lot of points. I know they still have Murray, McCollum, Trey Murphy, Yves Missi. I mean, I also think the Memphis Grizzlies bench is much better than the New Orleans Pelicans, even with Alvarado and a few of the other guys. So, yeah, man, Memphis or nobody, minus 11.5, and we're going to end it there, man. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Again, if you want to keep on rocking with me, man, hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next one. And if not, I'll see you guys mañana.